Hi there, welcome to my channel. As promised, this is a top-down analysis for the week on some currency pairs that I'll be looking at. So on my screen is Euro Chef. Now this is a very beautiful looking structure right here. It's got an interesting look, and this is on the 4 hours time frame. So we're looking at, if we go to the weekly time frame, which is, like I said, top-down analysis, meaning that I'm going to be going from the highest time frames, weekly, monthly, etc., and take it all the way down to the lower time frame. So on the monthly time frame here for Euro Chef, we can see that after the impulsive move that we have here a while ago, price has been on a corrective move. So the market has pretty much been correcting and giving us what we call creating some kind of drop, consistent drop all the way down to this point. So if you look left, price is pretty much at a zone, at a level of interest. And if you drop down to the weekly, the daily, and even to the 4 hours, you can see that there is a reason for us to begin to take an interest in this pair. Now take a look at this, what it looks like on the daily time frame. There's a very beautiful looking reaction here, although this pair is not exactly a fast moving pair. Is one of those pairs that tends to move at its pace, but it's got a very good structure, and the bias for this is it looks bullish enough, obvious to see, very obviously bullish. All right, so on the 4 hours time frame, we're seeing something that looks like a double top, a double bottom. Sorry, so on the 4 hours time frame, we're seeing something that looks like a double bottom right here, and there's a zone of interest. So if you ask me, this will make for a very beautiful long position, very beautiful long position. So this will be one of those trades that you could just place and take. Like I said, 2020 is one of those years that you want to trade, trade like an investor. Now, two things: a trader could decide to take the trade from this point and ride it all the way up, or it could wait for price to drop to this zone. So personally, I would take first position right here and then wait for price to drop to the zone. So I'm going to have two positions running. First position here, which is a buy by market, and then I'll place a buy limit here. So should the market continue to ride, I'll be in the trade, and if the market drops, it will just be a little drawdown. Let's see how many pips drawdown. So how many pips drawdown we have here. So this is one of the things I said about not overthinking it. You don't need to overthink the whole thing. 21 pips drawdown, so that's good enough. That's good enough for me. So 21 pips drawdown would be a very good. It's not so much. It's okay. It's okay for me. So this is a beautiful looking structure right here. It's a very beautiful looking structure. The market is ready. You're ready to go. Okay, so Euro Swissy is good for a long. That's my bias for it. So you could take the position and ride it out. And then I saw something very interesting on gold. Gold has a very interesting structure. Let's go look at it real quick. Gold has a very interesting looking structure. So the whole of last year, I was looking to see this, right? I was looking to see this on gold on the daily time frame, so that it already has like a falling wedge, and I was expecting this to happen, and it did happen. It's playing out exactly as you would expect it to. So this wedge right here, if you ask me, is done. Now price is at a zone, at a level where you could expect two things to happen. So it could either break, which it has done, and then it's looking to return to that point. So it could either break this point and then return. So at this zone right here, I'm looking for price to do like a reaction. I want to see a reaction right here. So how it wicked it, and then looks like it's dropping all the way down. So gold is at a point of interest. All right, it's at a point of interest, point where I'm going to be interested in looking. So on the lower time frame, seeing that the market is reacting at this zone, right? Reacting at this zone, gave us an impulse move. very beautiful sharp spike right here, and it's correcting, like a pullback, like a correction going on. So you want to observe it, want to watch it and see what it does. So it will make for a beautiful drop if that zone holds. So on the 4 hours time frame is at a zone. On the higher time frames like the daily, let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, it's pretty much as a zone. So let's look left. It's kind of something like a teacup right here. Teacup formation right here. That would help us to begin to take further trading decision. Let's see it bigger on the weekly time frame. Good. So we saw this beautiful structure right here, and price dropped, broke this level. Now after breaking it, it went all the way around. So this could be seen technically as a retest. So this could be seen as a retest. So this is a zone of interest. Gold is at that point, at that zone at the 1573, at the zone where a lot of traders are watching and observing and seeing what's going to happen next. Well, the fundamentals are pointing towards further increase in price, but according to structure, it's at a level where we should expect a drop. So keep your eye on it and see what happens. Now let me take this out. I saw something really interesting last year on gold. Now right here we could see a harmonic pattern, right? There's a harmonic pattern here on gold, and this harmonic pattern, the bearish harmonic pattern, is on its way. Yeah. This is just beautiful. So gold is at a point, if you ask me, at a point where it should drop. So there's a harmonic pattern right here, and the market has respected the entry level, dropped, and then went all the way back up, which is to be expected. Because for those who trade harmonics, one of the things about it is that price tends to return to the point where it dropped from. So this D level, the point of entry. So the market has returned to that point, and what's interesting about it is that it's failing to take out that zone. Yeah, it did weak it, but it's returned to this point. So if price closes like this at the end of this on weekly time frame, if the price closes like this at the end of the week, it will be a very strong indication to go short. A very strong indication to go short long term. Right, so aside the fundamentals that's running around it, gold based on the market structure is at a point of drop. Okay, so I'm going to be sending more analysis on this as we go. So on the link below, you could check to join some of my groups on Telegram, where I'll be dropping some analysis and some charts that you could also use for further educational purposes. I'll be dropping some of my biases for the week and on like that. Thank you for watching. Feel free to drop your comment and whatever. All right, bye bye.